Hello once again, everyone, and welcome to another beautiful day for an adventure. As you can tell from Paul Bunyan right there behind me, I am back in the Wisconsin Dells to showcase the top 8 fun things that you can do in the Wisconsin Dells without getting all wet. That's right, there's a ton of water parks, and that's its own side attraction that people come with the hotels and the water parks and all of that, but I prefer to stay dry in the Wisconsin Dells, and this is the first place that you should always go to for a nice breakfast in the morning. It's a good place to get your day started off right, and this is going to be a fun adventure. If you guys are brand new to this channel, go ahead and hit subscribe so you don't miss out on a thing. Welcome to another edition of Tommy Travels. It's Tommy Travels. Come on with me, you guys. Let's go see what there is to see. And in case you didn't recognize the place that I'm at, hello Paul, good to see you again. It's Paul Bunyan's Cook Shanty. It is a great place to go for an all-you-can-eat breakfast. And it's not buffet style. They just keep bringing things to your table until you cry for help. They've got a fun gift shop inside. They've got a Zoltar. They've got some awesome, delicious food. And that's what it's all about. And it's all got that old country checkered tablecloth style look and everything like that. What a fun place to start the day for breakfast. By the way, this sign, you can see this from like 2 miles down the road. That is a huge sign. So at Paul Bunyan's here, you can actually have a nice breakfast and then attend a lumberjack show where they've got a stadium seating area to watch lumberjacks do different skill contests like log rolling and climbing the tree and chopping and all the fun things that lumberjacks do. I wanted to do this last year, but this was all closed up. So hopefully this year it will reopen and we will have yet another adventure here in the Wisconsin Dells. And by the way, these locations are in no particular order of good to bad or bad to good. It's just 8 places that I think you should check out if you're in the Wisconsin Dells. And then there's this place, Ripley's Believe It or Not, right here in the Wisconsin Dells. I was actually at this place when I first started Tommy Travels, and I will be coming back next week to do another adventure here to see the 2021 version and catch some things I may not have caught the first time around. But if you're in the Wisconsin Dells, this is someplace you must see. They have shrunken heads. They have the world's tallest man. They have Vlad the Impaler. They've got all sorts of wild and interesting things that you would not believe, but yet they are true. Ripley's Believe It or Not. Check it out. And if it's a nice warm summer day, there's nothing better than going for a boat ride with Dells Boat Tours. They have duck boats, jet boats, and boats just like this to go around. I've been on a couple of adventures with Dells Boat Tours. I went on a duck boat ride and a boat that looks very much like this one at this information and ticket center. And if you go on the ride that looks like this, it's really cool. There's a couple stops. There's Witch's Gulch, which is a very neat little area with flowing water and hills and a little hike that you can go on. And then there's a place called Stand Rock where you get to see a dog do an awesome jump. It's absolutely a fun, relaxing, wonderful time. And the tour guides are always so funny, and they just create a really good, fun time and a great atmosphere. This is Dells Boat Tours. It's a must-do in the Wisconsin Dells for sure. And this is the Lost Temple. This is one of Wisconsin Dells' $5 attractions that are available. and it sure is fun. I have done an adventure at all of the places that we are going to be looking at today, except for one possible bonus thing at the end that has never been included before on Tommy Travels. But this is a haunted type of attraction, nothing too scary for the kids or anything like that, but fun to walk through and see what surprises lurk around every corner. There's a few jump scares, and it is a really, really fun time. So if you ever get around in this little area here in Wisconsin Dells, you should definitely check out the Lost Temple. Even if you're staying at a hotel resort and doing the water slide things, sometimes it's nice to just venture out and see what else is available, and this is one of the cool things that is available here in the Wisconsin Dells. And what a cool looking building. It is the Lost Temple. And this is one of my favorite attractions, Wisconsin Deer Park. I had such a fun time visiting this location last year on my birthday. And when I first saw this place, I thought, well, the deer will be behind a fence or something and you can feed them. But no, they walk right up to you while you're on the walking path. They'll come right up to you, they'll nudge you in the arm, and be like, hey, feed me. It really is a fun adventure. They also have goats here that you can feed as well, and you can just come in, stay for as long as you want, and as many crackers as you have to feed those deer, they'll eat every single one of them. It is a fun time. If you're ever in the area and it's a beautiful day like this, you should definitely check it out. Of course, it's not open right now. There's still snow on the ground, as you can see, but definitely a great time here at Wisconsin Deer Park. And right here, ladies and gentlemen, is the very spooky Ghost Outpost. I have done a walkthrough adventure here as well, and it is a fun haunted house that you can go to. I went near the Halloween time, but it is open currently right now, so technically you could have a nice fun Halloween adventure right during the springtime. This one is a little bit scarier than the Lost Temple one. A few more haunted style of things in there and jump scares and things like that, but still family friendly and nothing that's too overboard for the kids. In fact, when I came here, there was a kid who didn't want to go and he was crying, but his parents finally convinced him that they said, oh, it's not going to be that bad. And he turned out just fine. He made it out alive, so that's always good. And this is a fun little place to check out here in the Dells as well. And then there's this place. It is the top secret upside down White House. Look at that facade. It is definitely indeed upside down. What you are looking at is not a dream. There's a whole story behind why it's here and why it's upside down. It's a mystery that you can solve on the tour inside this location. And this is another one of those $5 attractions. I have seen some other YouTube videos of this place, and folks come out and sometimes they'll give it a bad review, but I went through it and I really liked it because it's $5. What's the worst that can happen? And it was a fun little adventure that you can do, and they've pasted everything to the ceiling when you walk through this place. It's a little bit disorientating at parts of it, because you walk in and you look up and there's the chairs and coffee table and desks and everything like that. It makes you a little dizzy in some points, but it is a really fun adventure going through this place, and they've got a lot of unique and interesting things to see. This is top secret, the upside down White House. Highly classified experience, so I will say nothing more about it. But definitely, it's $5. Come and check it out. This is an amazing building right here. If you're a fan of Tommy Travels, I have been here before. There's some ring-tailed lemurs, some penguins, all sorts of animals to check out here in this wonderful wildlife park. I did a parakeet encounter while I was here. That was really fun. It was my first time ever having done that. Just a little room all filled with parakeets. It was so fun. This is a Timbavati Wildlife Park, And one thing I didn't do last time I was here is go on the train ride that they have available. Yes, I don't know exactly what it does. I think it's a train tour around the park, and I'd like to come back here sometime this summer if it's open and do that once again. Look at that zebra. They have all sorts of animals here, and it is such a fun time. This is another must-do type of activity here at Timbavati Wildlife Park. They do a really, really fun job here. And right down from that a little bit is this building right here where you can get the tickets and buy things in the gift shop, and quite a few little fun things I'm sure that they have in there. I didn't even visit this last time I was here. I'll have to take a look at that next time. And here is the Safari train station. This is the other thing that I didn't do. So we have more reasons to come back to the Wisconsin Dells. And just for some fresh bonus content, a place that has not appeared yet on Tommy Travels, right next to Wizard Quest is Oodlesmack Popcorn, and it is open. If you need some munchies for the ride home, this is some awesome, amazing popcorn. And right beside the front door, we are greeted by this wonderful gentleman. Looks like he is busy in the process of some baking. Sitting on top of this thing, getting the old popcorn ready for you. This is gonna be good. And if you so desire, this guy will even give you a free sample. I don't think I'll be needing that today, but what a great idea. Look at all of these flavors. They've got kettle corn, loaded potatoes, salt and vinegar, Parmesan garlic, candy flavors. They've got caramel, watermelon, blue raspberry, pina colada, all sorts of different specialty flavors. And they've got samples up there that you can kind of get a look at what you're seeing, what you're going to be getting. I think I see why they have free samples here now. Enjoy our fresh popcorn. And these are the best sellers: puppy chow, cotton candy, and dill pickle. Oh my goodness, never heard of that flavor as a popcorn before, much less would I think it would be a bestseller, but it is. And here's what the sizes look like: junior, small, medium, large, extra large. Look at this one, that party size. It's like a whole barrel of popcorn. Unbelievable. Ooh, caramel cashew, I think I'm gonna get some of that. And look at this, they even have strawberry cheesecake and watermelon. Unreal. Well, you guys, as we take one final look at these very colorful and tasty popcorns, look at that bright blue, very colorful. Bubblegum, mac and cheese, green apple. I want to thank you guys for coming along with me on this awesome adventure, looking at the top 8 things to do in the Wisconsin Dells that are fun and they don't get you all wet. Thank you guys all for hanging out with me here today. If you liked what you saw, go ahead and hit like on my YouTube channel. While you're at it, go ahead and hit subscribe and the little bell notification next to it so you can be the first to know when a new adventure comes out. Thank you guys all so much for the support that you've given me so far, and until next time, looking at these little plushies that you can get, I hope to catch you on the flip side.